Hey y'all, Discoria here. Today I've got a new video on the Agni Void Battle. This battle is a brand new Void Battle that was released as of 1 a.m. this morning, I believe. And this battle came along with some super interesting news from Cygames with regards to our collaborative event that's going to be coming up, as well as some changes that are going to be made to the gacha, some very exciting changes for a lot of people. So before I jump into the Void Battle itself, I'm just going to go over really quickly these news items because they are of great interest, I'm sure, to a lot of people. So the first one being the Fire Emblem Lost Heroes event. So that we're actually getting a crossover with Fire Emblem. They haven't really told us anything except for what is appearing on the screen right now, so we don't know what characters we're going to be getting, but I'm really excited. I played Fire Emblem a little bit, but it didn't catch on with me as much as Dragalia Lost did, so I haven't been playing it. I've really just been playing Dragalia Lost and a couple other mobile games that have been appealing to me. So I'm really excited for this collaborative event. It's starting on the 25th of April. I'm sure we're going to get a mix of banner Fire Emblem heroes as well as free to acquire Fire Emblem heroes. And I can't wait to see what they choose to do with that crossover. I think it's going to be really exciting. The second news item, which I'm just going to touch on super quickly, is the changes to summoning. I'm not going to read through this entire entry because it's quite long, but essentially the big news here is they're taking worm prints out of the gacha and putting them as a separate purchase through Eldwater within the game. Now, to me, that's fascinating, and for newer players, you're probably going to want to go back to some of my older videos that talk about. I believe I have beginner videos that talk about how Eldwater works and what's it for. And that's a big part of this because worm prints are now going to be acquired with Eldwater purchases, is my understanding. And that's very interesting because now when you summon and you get that amazing rainbow animation, you don't have to worry about it being a worm print. That is very exciting. I don't know about you, but that ruins my day. So I'm super excited about getting those rainbow animations in my 10 ticket summons and knowing it's going to be a character that's, or a dragon. Better not leave the dragons out. These are really exciting changes. So anyways, those are kind of the news items that we've got right now. Let's go to the Void Battle, because that's really what I wanted to cover in today's video. So this was a battle that was released this morning. I've been playing it pretty extensively this morning to try and get a feel for the mechanics in the battle. For everybody who's kind of watching and needing some guidance for this battle, which I would assume is quite a few people, I needed a lot of help when I was first looking at it. There's really a couple characters that are viable, but only two that were viable for me included in kind of what I had. So you're going to want, if you go into the battle, I'll kind of put the details up here, you're going to want a stun resist character, because these attacks cause stun, and if you get stunned, you're pretty much going to be insta-dead in this battle. So you need a character that's stun resistant. Xander's stun resistant and Verica is stun resistant. Those are the two characters that I have that are stun resistant. I think there may be others, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. So my decision was to build Xander for this or to build Verica for this. My Xander's pretty built up, but I don't have the materials to build a weapon that is resistant to Scorching Air. So as you can see here, the special abilities of Agni in this Void Battle are that he has Scorching Air. So if a melee character, or pretty much any character, if you get too close to him, he will literally just do damage to you if you don't have a weapon that resists Scorching Air. And to build that weapon, you need pieces from the Obsidian Golem, which was in maintenance this morning. And so I didn't really have a chance to grind that battle to get the materials to build that sword for Xander to have that resistance. So by process of elimination, I could build Verica for this. Verica is the fire healer, and she is stun resistant. So if I close out of here and go to my teams, this is the build that I have been able to beat the battle twice now with. That's all the clears I've had all morning, so I'm sure while I'm doing this video and trying to show you a clear, I probably won't be able to get one because I've only gotten two so far today. But this is the build that I've gone with that is, oh, love it when that screen switches. This is why I can't have nice things. So, okay, so bringing up Verica, I've got 40 mana circles upgraded. I had to kind of do that this morning. I realized I didn't have her mana circles very high. What else do I have on her? So I've got a fully maximum Unbound Phoenix for extra healing. Obviously, this isn't something everybody can get. I know that can be gated by rolls, so I know that's super frustrating for people if you can't kind of. I don't know if this is doable with a lower Phoenix or not maximum unbound Phoenix. I haven't tested it with that. I would imagine it could be because, you know, I've seen people already autoing this, I think, on the Reddit and like all kinds of crazy clears. So I'm sure it's possible. It just, I found with the maximum unbound Phoenix, it gave me a boost to my heals and a boost to my HP that I personally really needed because I'm not exceptional at this by any stretch of the word. I chose to have two worm prints that I'm sure people are going to raise their eyebrows at. I was choosing the worm prints that allow for shapeshift prep because I was trying to get Phoenix up as soon as possible to try to have more survivability in the blasts that I'm not very good at dodging. So that's just my choice. I'm sure there's other people that are like, that makes no sense. There's better prints, probably. There's probably better prints. These are the ones that I've cleared it with, so that's kind of what I've gone with. So, okay, so I'm going to try and talk through the mechanics as I go through the fight here for everybody watching. I'll tell you the mechanics, but the chances are, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to dodge perfectly. I've had 2 battles where I've been able to get through the entire fight without dying at all and using the mechanics that I'm telling you about, but I'll still, even if I die, I'll keep the video going if everybody else stays alive, just to kind of keep pointing out the mechanics and how to defeat it. Alright, so let's dive in here. We're going to go into co-op. I'm going to find a room for this. I'm not going to host just in case I lose my connection or something like that. I don't like to force people to have to fail because I'm the host. Okay, we have a room. I see dull resist weapons. I'm pressing ready. This seems like a pretty good room. So if this run doesn't fly, it's probably going to be my fault. I can already tell. So they've got all the dull resist weapons. This team's ready to rock. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is make sure if you're a melee character that you're not getting in that circle, and you've got to dodge those fireballs that he shoots first thing in the fight. I have to make sure that I don't have a resist weapon, so I have to be very careful that I don't go inside this circle, because it'll immediately start to take health away from me, and because I'm not on element here, I have to be even more careful than the average panda. There's a lot of dodging in this fight. Okay, so this part is, I couldn't figure this out for the longest time. You must make sure that your circle does not overlap anyone's or you're going to get one-shotted. I couldn't figure that out for the longest time, and I kept dying. This is really hard. So obviously dodge these. Don't let the purple circles hit you. These ones you can kind of wait until the last second to dodge. Okay, so lots of dodging. Oh, volcanoes, hide behind the volcanoes. Okay, so I'm going to heal everybody here as much as I can. So when that part happens, when he starts charging his abilities, it's really important that you hide behind the volcanoes. Otherwise, again, it's going to one-shot you. That took me a while to figure out as well, because these are kinds of things that I didn't read, because I kind of wanted to try and figure it out. So again, make sure your circle's not overlapping anyone's, so you don't get one-shotted with those big purple things. I've got my Phoenix procced, so that's awesome. Oh, crap. Okay. Heal. I've got my Phoenix procced. I think I'm going to pop it now because there's some characters that are almost dead. So I'm going to do some full heals. Oh, I didn't catch it in time. That sucks. I can't really go in there, otherwise I die super quickly. So I'm not gonna do that. Oh no! It's just me! This is not gonna work. There's no way this is gonna work. I lost my connection. That's terrible. This is not gonna happen. You need a fully, like, sentient team, and, like, for this to work. It just doesn't work without a team. Oh, okay, so this you can dodge. I'm not going to win this fight. I'm definitely going to lose, but I'm still going to kind of show you the mechanics until my time runs out, because I'm sure the time's going to run out before I get to be able to beat the actual fight, but that's okay. Volcanoes. Yeah, so see, as you can see here, if you hide behind the volcanoes, you don't get completely blown up. So that's something. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anywhere near enough damage on my own to... Okay, sorry about that, guys. We've completely passed out there. Alright, well, we're going to try this again. Hopefully my connection doesn't fail this time. Okay, so we're going to try this one more time. I apologize for the disconnect there, guys. That was actually a really good run, but that's why I don't host fights, just in case I lose the connection. That way the host still has two other kind of sentient players. I've disconnected from my Wi-Fi, and I'm going off my phone's data now, so hopefully that'll be secure enough to make sure we don't have any loss of connection. It's been really bad lately for me today. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, Ricard, with your 3300. Not trying to be judgy, but that's just not going to be enough. It just isn't. Alright, let's try and find a different room. I honestly don't try not to be too picky with people. I really don't, but you kind of have to, for this battle, I think you have to be at least over, gotta have your character leveled at least over 4,000. So, we got one character with the dull resist. I don't think Girota, I don't know if he has the dull resist or not. Well, might as well make a go for it anyways. We'll try. I don't know if this team's going to be strong enough to clear. But again, I can demonstrate mechanics. So let's at least try and do that. And then, I mean, if we fail this, I can do one more run, just to make it an even 3. But it's all about the mechanics, really, in this fight, and it's a blast. Like, it's crazy how challenging these Void battles have become. They really filled in a hole that I think, like, challenge-wise for players. And because the high dragon, I found to be, like, so incredibly difficult, especially getting the proper gear for that. Okay, so remember, just for dodging at the very beginning, he blows fireballs, so don't be standing in front of him. That's one thing to remember. Anyways, yeah, so the Dragon Trials I found way too difficult. Okay, remember, so this one, don't have overlapping circles. Hopefully your team can be smart enough to realize that. Not that, it's not even that people aren't smart enough, I'm not trying to be mean, it's just that people don't realize when they first start doing this fight that it's all about making sure you don't have those overlapping purple circles. It took me forever to figure that out, so, and I was like, what do I keep insta-dying? I don't understand. So, yeah, gotta be careful with that. Okay, so we're doing pretty, oh no, volcano! Get behind the volcano! That took a while for me to realize, too. So, oh, heals. Heals. See if we can keep everybody alive here. Hopefully Phoenix will proc in a second. Okay, come on, guys. You guys are all doing really good. This whole team's actually doing really well. I'm really impressed by that Girota. Because I think Girota's a 3-star unit. I'm pretty sure he is. So that's pretty impressive. Like, I'm pretty impressed by that he's survived. Like, he must have upgraded that unit. Maybe it's a 5-star version, or he's just really good. No! You're too close. Okay, hopefully I'm good enough. Yes. See, the team's just been really smart there, so I'm really impressed by the team. You know what I never realized? I wonder if everybody is a dragon when you proc Phoenix's. I've never tested that. If everybody's a dragon when you proc Phoenix and you do the health recovery, I'm wondering if it recovers the health of the dragons. If anybody knows, comment on the video, because that would be really cool if that's the case. This team's doing really well. I'm, like, super impressed right now. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to beat it, but the survivability of this team's been, like, incredibly impressive. Come on, guys. You guys are doing awesome. Oh, no. I'm not going to hit it in time. Am I? Maybe? I went through the volcano. Yes. That was excellent. Thank goodness for being able to go through the volcano. We lost the Lily, though. I don't think we're going to be able to do enough DPS to beat it. But I'm pretty impressed that everybody managed to stay alive as long as they did. Very impressive. So it's not enough to just survive the fight, obviously, right? You also have to be able to, yeah, I'm going to die because I'm too close to the dragon. Dang, nabbit. So for that part, if you are, I should have went to the outside ring, because if you're a healer like I am, I just made the wrong split-second decision. There's places to hide if you go the other way. Don't go towards the dragon, go away from the dragon, and there's spaces that you can hide in if you're a healer or don't have the air scorch resistant weapon. So I'm really happy with this team, though. They did a really good job. We got really close with this team. Really impressive. I'll try one more run after this, but okay, so fireballs. Girota's the only one left alive. I can't believe I was worrying about that unit, and he ends up being, like, the most survivable out of all of us. This is why you don't judge books by covers, people. This is why. Because you end up with final unit is, he got fried. Oh, no, he didn't get fried. I know you need healing. I'm sorry. I died. Good run, though. Very good run. Good chance to kind of show the mechanics. So, I'd run with the Gerota again, but I don't think he's gonna want to do that because we lost. So, yeah, host has left the room. Okay, no biggie. All right, let's try one more time. See if we can do this. All right, we've got a team, but it has Berserker on it. Oh, wait, prep. Ooh, nice. 5,000 Xander with the right blade. Got a Laranoa. Let's see, what else do we got here? A Luther. Does he have the dull resist blade? Sure does. I'm in. Let's do this. This is a good team. Hopefully they know the mechanics of the fight a little bit and we can make a good go for it. So yeah, so as I said, for everybody who's kind of really watching this for the mechanics of the fight, it's all about making sure that you're dodging at the right time, but it's also about making sure the DPS stays on Agni and deals that damage over time. Remember at the very beginning of the fight, I always roll away from it so you don't really see it happen in my video, but he shoots fireballs. I think there's 4 or 5 of them right in front of him. So if you pay attention here, you'll be able to see it even if I roll away, probably. Yeah, you will. So you can see them there. And then, so you got to really make sure you stay out of the way. And you can see when he's about to charge, because he, like, faces the way that he's about to charge. Oops, got too close there. He faces where he's going to charge, and then kind of goes that way. Remember what I said about the circles as well. The purple circles are coming up real soon. Just got to make sure that you go the absolute opposite direction of your team so that you're not standing in an overlapping circle. Okay, back to the fight. We're doing pretty good here, making good progress. Make sure you're not in the path of that flame. The lava path is really strong as well, so I'm trying to remember to heal as often as they're proccing. Okay, so this purple circle, you can wait until the last second and kind of get out of it. Okay, cool. So that's where the volcano drop down. So remember when it hits whatever it's called, ignition, make sure you're standing behind a volcano because otherwise he's going to explode your face and you are not going to survive. So I wish I could get close when he breaks, but I can't. I made that mistake before. I cannot get close. So even when if I'm in dragon form, it'll pretty much just deplete. You've got to have the dull resist weapon to get close. Okay, so this team's really good at making sure that nobody's in kind of the same proximity, which is great. Okay, so we've got the path going. Seems to be going after other members of the party, which is super helpful. We've got good heals proccing here. Doing pretty well so far. I don't know if our DPS is going to be enough to do this in the nick of time, though. I'm sure I'm not helping with my teeny tiny healer DPS, but come on, guys, you can do it. Super challenging. Great fight. Great mechanics. I've enjoyed myself greatly doing this fight this morning and kind of learning the way that it moves. Yeah, so I mean, once you kind of understand okay, remember the purple circles here, you can wait till kind of the last second because it follows you. And so when it procs, it follows a pretty clear path, right? So coronal ignition is what it's called. So you just got to make sure you're behind those volcanoes and you're good to go. I'm saving Phoenix in case we get into in case anybody's wondering why I'm not proccing, like I'm not activating my dragon. It's because in case we get into trouble, I want to be able to heal. For emergency type situations, because Phoenix does a pretty sizable heal. Flames of Devastation. Okay, so the volcano's procced, but I've rarely make it this far in the fight. Well, I've only done it a couple times, so I forget sometimes what the series of events is. We've got 1 minute. I don't know. It's gonna be close, people. It's gonna be really close. I don't know if we're gonna have the DPS to do it. Maybe if we break. Oh, he's so far from break, though. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. It's so close. Phoenix! Okay, stay out of the light. Stay out of the purple. Oh, we did break him. Maybe. We can maybe do this. I don't know. Maybe. Button mash. Oh, it's going to be so close. Come on, team. You can do it. Oh, we did it! Yay! Such a good way to end the video. That's awesome. Sweet. Good job, team. Great job. That was wonderful. Super glad. Didn't even plan that. Can't plan that. Most of the time, it just doesn't happen that way. But that was great. That was a great clear. Good job. So you guys can see, like, once you get the mechanics of the fight and you've got a good crew, you can do it, guys. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. I know you can. I'm not, by no means am I, like, the most skilled at doing these fights, so I believe in all of you. If anybody has any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll help as best I can in terms of team composition, or unit composition, I guess, because you pretty much, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to solo that battle, but I can help with team composition or single unit composition. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.